What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man ChazzEllis once again. And a lot of people ask me what they need to do after their ex has been ignoring them after a breakup. Well, as I talked about in the first video, it's the victory dance, right? They've been doing the victory dance. If you haven't watched that video, go ahead and check that out. There's going to be a link to it in the description somewhere. They've been doing a victory dance, all right? They've been having a good time. Everything's been going their way. And the reason why is because they plan to break up with you. So the plan is kind of working, right? They've been doing what they planned. They have a great support system. They've been talking to other people, enjoying their life, going out to all the clubs, all of that. Normally that time period lasts anywhere from 3 to 6 months. Sometimes a little bit longer, sometimes considerably shorter. But that's been going on, right? During this time, you have probably been at your lowest point. You've been listening to a lot of Boys to Men, a lot of Jodeci. You've been crying. You've been, writing long love letters that you may not have sent, and you may have. You've been putting in voice messages or whatever. But if you listen to me, then you haven't contacted them at all. And that means that they are in a different stage now. This stage is called the reality check. Now, what's the reality check? That is basically the stage when you've had all the fun you could really have. You've enjoyed everything you could enjoy. You've gone out, you partied, you've been with your friends. But now your support systems are starting to collapse. They're starting to get tired of watching your kids. They're starting to get tired of picking up your shifts. They're starting to get tired of giving you rides or hanging out at the club with you. You're starting to figure out that the girl that you had on the side or that you had ready for you when you broke up with your ex-girl is really a rebound or really has you as a rebound. Starting to figure out that the dude you've been trying to holler at or that you've been thinking was so interested in you is actually a player and he's been out here messing with all kind of girls. Right now, everyone is starting to figure out that things aren't exactly what they thought they were going to be. The world isn't exactly what you thought it was going to be. Normally, when people do these breakups, they really only plan for like the first couple of months. They think the plan that they had for the first couple of months is going to last a lifetime, but now they realize it's not. And also, to add to that, you're not contacting them. See, a lot of what they've been doing is based on the fact that you're still there as a base to hold on to. They know they can always go back to you, so it makes whatever person they're dealing with not seem so bad when they're not calling, when they're slow texting, whatever the case may be, or just when the person is annoying or not everything that they wanted them to be. Because initially they're talking to at least two people, you and whoever the hell else they're talking to, right? Even if they broke up with you, that having you in their back pocket means that they have all of the good things about you plus all the good things about this new person. You get what I'm saying? Normally what happens during the honeymoon phase is they ignore you for the most part, but they call you every now and again and you give them everything they need emotionally, so they don't need to get that from other people. If you went silent during the victory dance phase like I told you to, then they haven't had an opportunity to use you while being around other people. So now they've got the full bore of what it's like to be single. Now they realize that being single is never all it's cracked up to be. They're not having all the fun they used to have. Their club is getting old. Friends aren't really wanting to hang out the way they were. Like I said, the support system is starting to collapse. Now they might have bills that are starting to pile up because you're not helping out with bills anymore, because y'all are not living in the same space or whatever the case may be. All of that responsibility they left behind is starting to catch up with them now in their new life. Maybe you guys had kids, a family together, and they left you for somebody else and left you with the kids. Now all of a sudden they're with this new person and they're starting to ask things of them. Now they're starting to get the kids to come over and, now it's a family there too. They realize that the same problems they left somewhere else are following them now. Especially if you haven't been contacting them, you haven't been trying to get back at them, and you haven't made yourself a part of their life. Now they're going to be in the reality check phase. And when they're in that phase, oddly enough, you're usually at your strongest. Now you've probably accepted the fact that this relationship is over. They're not coming back. It's probably never going to happen. Now you've probably accepted the fact that they don't really want to be with you, that they're moved on and they're doing their own thing. And now you're starting to do the same. You've grieved, you've given yourself a chance to hurt and feel bad about the situation. You're keeping it real with yourself. And when you're doing that, what you're doing is giving yourself a heads up or a leg up over them. Now you're kind of moving into your victory dance phase. You're dancing around happy and feeling better because it's been a while and you've accepted the situation for what it is. You haven't been calling them. You haven't been going on that emotional roller coaster with them. You're doing your own thing. Now they're starting to see that and they're curious about what the hell you're doing. Why are you not contacting them? Now they're starting to ask themselves all the same questions that you had to ask yourself. For them, it feels like a second breakup because now they're finally starting to accept the fact that you're not going to contact them first. Now they're actually feeling the feeling of a breakup. The fun's over, and now they're stuck with the feeling that maybe they couldn't get you back even if they wanted to. The security blanket has gone. Now they start feeling weak when they used to feel strong. This for you is the time of power. It's the best strength that you're ever going to have. It's the strongest you're going to feel when you're in the breakup stage. But this is when you're going to get, hey, big head text. This is when you're going to get, how you doing? Long time no see calls. This is when you're going to get emails. They're going to try to reach out to you through friends, whatever they might have to do. It may not be an overt, hey, I want to get back with you, but they're definitely going to try to hit you up. Now, this may happen in 3 to 6 months. This may happen in 3 to 6 weeks. This may happen in 3 to 6 days. Just depends. But you're going to start getting this. This is when you do not give in. Do not start answering those calls, because if you do, you're going to actually prolong their honeymoon phase. Now they're feeling their reality. But if they can call you up on the phone, if they can text you and get you back into it with them, get what? They're feeling like they lost nothing, and they're feeling like the honeymoon is still going on, or they're feeling like the victory dance is still happening. They're dancing all over you. They just electric slide and all that all over you. So if you keep it calm, keep it to yourself, do your own thing, start reaching out to people, start having your own fun, start enjoying your own victory dance, and you're celebrating the fact that you made it through that first period without contacting them or without begging them to come back. So if you're able to do that, the power is going to all be for you in the next phase. All right, hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man, ChazzEllis. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else. Peace.